Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama! We're back!
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the moon marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
We haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
What do you see? What? Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memory...
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the curator.
Thanks. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able...
Oh, that's true. But we best check if she's doing okay. See you later then. Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing. It's like... Wait, it's not that bad. I sense the moon's power.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus...
I might need your assistance in the...
Oh, give me your hand. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway. Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to...
I think I sense some other changes.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into it is harmless. Speaking of which, do you want to be the moon marrow's custodian? Now that you've got your power, it's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case. It is the remains of Arya, goddess of... So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already? Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, that is how I know that it belongs to the goddess. But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that? There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kujar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort. Oh wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then? No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of, you may as well ask if there are rocks on... Oh, so you're saying that you... Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess? You do not wish to become one? That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to... Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you. I do not desire it. Huh? Nor does it desire to come to me. And what does that mean? When I came into contact with its power, I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Lama did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette and it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here. Not some run-of-the-mill and... The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person. Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. That seems to ring a bell. Huh? My colleagues used to mention someone. Back when I was still with the Fatui, he hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm. And he had a consuming fixation on the moons. Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kinda match. I only know what others called him. The Rächer of Solnari. Huh. There was the... wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rächer, one of the 5?
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm, but when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied... Why would they say that? The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no... Wait, hold up, pause. There's just... I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said,
My prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh,
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on... Did you just...
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or...
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is,
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rächer would prevail even if all of Nod-Krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him.
Before I decide, there's a...
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nod-Krai? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
Sure.
that was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Give me your hand. And ready.
Where...
Ether! Come on! We have to leave this place!
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be...
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take up a...
All right. I'll keep...
Well, if you say...
Will you need my help? I could help you conceal them.
You could.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach like this.
Ooh, looks like a sheep.
Can you sense it? You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a... Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk?
Dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like...
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
The Rächer of Solnari. I've never heard. Let's keep this news confidential for the time. But if this Rächer is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable.
Yeah, things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now, exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by killing those. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nod-Krai, but even if we didn't.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land the winds of change are blowing. And whether our foe is the Fatui or this Rächer.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rächer of Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my camp, you there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know. True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rächer's super fast? Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which more than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits and You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nod-Krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through. Sure.
I know. There remains.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead. Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, Yeah. It's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed. I'll send Anafa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later. He seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on it.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's Sergeant Majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Hey, what do you... Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anafa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be
All right. We'll see you later.
Expect to see you here. This surprise meeting is pretty sick. I should spin it into a tune right here. I sure am. Having a ball, to be honest. But most of my songs might be about rebellion and breaking down prejudices and all that. But that doesn't too much of a downer really ruins the feel of a song. You gotta keep it bright sometimes, you know? You gotta relax and recharge. That way, you'll be ready to kill it when it's time to perform. I guess I'm hoping for some sort of unexpected breakthrough? I've been so focused on writing new material, but everything I come up with feels old and stale. I need something new. So I decided to take a holiday to try escaping this prison. My last stop was Fontaine, where I saw a magazine with some photos of Nod-Krai. It got my creative juices flowing, and I was itching to find out more. Well, after looking into it, it turns out the whole atmosphere and way of thinking out here are like nothing I've encountered before. There's some group called the Frost Moon Scions, so I was thinking, maybe I could take some inspiration from the local folk scene and incorporate it into my own music. Sure! I want to try adding a few flutes and keys, plus some of the more out there melodic phrasing. Obviously, I can't just flip genres completely. Still gotta keep the core lyrical and musical themes intact. Anyway, when I got to Nashi Town, I bumped my guitar case on some corrugated iron, and I got this sudden flash of inspiration. I shouldn't just be looking for new instruments to improve my music. I should be trying to enhance my guitar's timbre too. Oh, something. It's kind of hard to replicate it basically. I'm going for something punchy. If I could modify my guitar's acoustics, ramp up the compression, and add a... Thanks for the support. Oh man, Mom, give me a bit to play around with this and hammer out the kinks. I'll invite you to the official...
Newspapers, anyone?
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the... Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a...
Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to...
But how are we supposed to...
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer.
Chichich, my old friend. Fill us in.
Greetings. If the murder happened not long ago, the Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when...
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but
Very odd indeed.
So...
to be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at...
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared. We know that this Flint's could have been Rächer in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rächer in disguise?
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to...
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under a...
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the...
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rächer may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rächer's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? Hey! Why you...
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, tossing him into a sword. And think about it. Once people learn that he can, unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh?
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within wild...
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, but...
Hey, you...
Scry the sky. This should cover food and rent for a while.
Stabilize!
Incoming.
Whoa! The fog's really rolling in. Quick! Grab the light source! Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see! Monsters!
Can't see? I hear everything.
Delved into destiny, written in the stars. Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Shadows of fate!
Solidify!
One with the force.
Incoming. Don't blink. Incoming. Hey! Let me scry.
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink. Hey!
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. There's something inside it. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? The fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Stabilize! Solidify!
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? More baddies!
Fate is upon you.
And shroud!
Shadows of fate!
Cut to the chase.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Solidify!
Let me scry, written in the stars. Hey! Delved into destiny.
This is order.
Shadows of fate!
I'll uproot you! One with the force.
Speed of light.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
Shadows of fate! Delve into destiny!
Enshroud!
Shadows of fate! Speed of light! With sword comes shadow! Incoming! Written in the stars! Let me scribe!
One with the force. Let's nip that in the bud.
Speed of light! Hey! Incoming! Delve into destiny!
Can't see?
Don't blink! Hey! Let me scribe!
This monster was lurking near the lamp. There's... Huh?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that?
How shall the Savior save themselves?
Ah! More baddies!
One with the Force!
Incoming! Cut to the chase! Shadows of fate!
I'll uproot you!
Fate is upon you! Don't blink! Speed of light!
Solidify! Order guide you!
Delve into destiny!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Shadows of fate! Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide! Incoming! Let me scry! Written in the stars!
And Shroud! I'll uproot you!
Shadows of fate! Don't blink! Hey! Speed of light!
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
o perezosos. Yamalune katsesi foram kalun. Seni kestur.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
Tutonine torai desnevite.
You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rächer out here.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sins. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such a...
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though it was only recently that they began slowly emitting a bit.
Is that what Rächer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he...
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten, but I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength... And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? No.
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who... Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival, and either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must... I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though? I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our sergeant, they usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind
you mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rächer could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should. Owing.
Guess that.
So not only is this Rächer ruthless, but a purveyor of... You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. And his orders, he worked so hard.
Oh.
But every year they would say, in truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is, whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame? So he waited. And he waited. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rächer.
Oh. At least we now know that...
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this?
Could Rächer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then.
Ad Astra.
Thank you for I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow...
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town...
Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up.
Oh? And...
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistant.
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just if there's anything else you'd like to look into. Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate...
We'll do our part too. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter. Or how... Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. never
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible as I thought. You're both sharp.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive still. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant
To sow chaos by depriving the light.
If the wild hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly.
Oh, if we can't get any lead. Oh, the longer we're. You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance. So, but the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it...
The Sosi you met could have been Rächer in disguise.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. Remember to pick me up by the window.
This should cover food and rent for a while.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess
it is indeed. Our sincere... We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi.
Sosi. Oh, you know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further...
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did, and eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assume, what?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Good night.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rächer had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside? So, Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been, but how would that help Rächer, assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies? Firing the cannon works against him.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. We'll have to fight Rächer eventually. And we'll do—
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick—
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the—
Phew, back inside.
Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. Words truly do fail. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him?
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at.
All right. I suppose your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, you know humans well. And naturally, but some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes.
So...
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance. But they still exist.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon—
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be— Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was—
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved, but I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar.
Doesn't sound—
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, There are still some things I will not allow. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked, and even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that.
All right then, we'll trust you.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Paimon's lips are sealed.
All right.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are
resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're... Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all!
You better give him up. If anything happens, your business here...
Or are you in cahoots with him?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either. Okay!
Hey!
My apology.
Hold on! Condit!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an...
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right. I suppose that's the only one.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an
Come on!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time. So, Paimon, you've been...
Yeah,
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with... Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar... Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects, and amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction.
So, did Flint's make his...
And that's where Yehoda, while everyone was...
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly...
Might he intend to come back and...
Well, he's out of harm's way now.
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is...
All right, then. Let's have this discussion. I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild...
Is he gonna be okay now that he...
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so...
In that case...
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to...
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard? That some of these must have been Rächer's doing.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but...
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loud. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such...
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the wild hunt continues to grow in...
Then we best act fast.
A feeling we all...
There are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Works for me. Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall...
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan.
Never mind you.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragment.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now.
Gotcha!
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Change of plan.
What a waste of time!
Scry the sky. Let me scry.
One with the force.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Shadows of fate.
Mission over.
Should cover food and rent for a while.
No one's guarding this place, just...
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay. Or not! How are we supposed to read through the...
Difficult, yes. To expose the true intentions of...
Hope we don't land on our heads, then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself! This is a correct...
Many strange things happen here, but...
But that file really did... Hey! Come out!
Wild hunt phenomena?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given hints? I feel no...
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Huh. Phew! Finally finished! Oh, I'm on sure could use a long...
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Paimon as well. Guess...
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something.
Alright. All these incidents look...
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge... And look. All these smaller scale...
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could...
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained.
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are... We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being new... But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis... Indeed. Despite...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one, and while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rächer be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his...
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rächer, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the It begs the question. What makes it so special? That's odd. We shouldn't have any... I'll go take a look. Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with...
That's gotta be Rächer's doing. But why is he using the
No time for speculation. He's already made... If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
What should we do? There's no way we're
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rächer. And that's where we'll One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use power, but it is also thanks to you that I've...
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such fate, but will the inhabitants, when all they see is the Wild Hunt surging up everywhere they look. This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power.
You were waiting for us.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. In their folly,
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to see this fragment. It once haunted your dreams.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were... Every last fragment calls to me. sooner.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you...
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself. Each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no, but it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
With rain this...
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rächer's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Rächer has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility, high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. It will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves. creature, aren't you?
Time to leave this to us, Lady Enchanter. Go.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enough. Give her a crumbcake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve, then, to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Let's go, Enough. This way up. This way. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
The way, small fry. What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there!
Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol. Accelerator.
Being done water bomb!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki
Aw.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
No! I mean a manual brake. The primitive
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passas sax, intimi potuvitos. In necritus necrus baptusi, que ondes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur resurrucum, topir tua ition veratum.
Well, that's not...
Sluggish. I can barely muster.
Let me guess. You didn't...
What's with...
Verfnir. Rheindaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you.
matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly, you matter not. Does anything in this world? You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You had the flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have... Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then.
Columbina! I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped...
But he still broke through.
What? You expect a battle to be I just... didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever.
Oh, so you actually thought, have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that...
that was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia!
Well, anyway, thank you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also... And then Well,
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that.
Still, what do we do now? We're power's gotten stronger again.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plan, but we still don't know what his aims are. And he may...
After you left, I can no longer...
That means it's safe out there.
A question, if I may. Kai, when the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
No.
I see.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry. My strength. It seems my time is running out.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople, but the Rächer of Solnari has now gained a complete form. While we still know nothing...
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the I'm sorry.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone...
Is there, just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies.
Flint's, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would...
I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from...
You mean you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've... There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on... Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course. Slowly. I have achieved too little. I must do better. Perhaps his end was tragic. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. But we will pursue. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final Lightbearer. With your blood you have paved the road, even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night. Thank you for everything, Sergeant.
Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
On a scale. Is that a 1?
Guess again.
Wait.
Yeah, what I mean to say.
Aw, wait a minute. That's not. What brings you here?
And where have you been?
Oh, of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals. Indeed, it was all thanks to you that my little store... What? And didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? Oh, but you still turn to that curator. If even regulars such as you abandon ship like this, what can a businesswoman do but... And how should I not be, Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition... Forget it. Fortune and destiny. It's not as if Nefer did me no favors on account of our common homeland. If anything is to blame, it is the lack of opportunity to have her owe me in turn. Now then, should she ever need anything, you make sure. No, make doubly sure.
Flins? Don't see you coming around here often. Just feel free to...
Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town and they're...
Shh, Anafa might hear... So, what's the occasion? Are you gonna say...
And criticize a genius like yourself on account of if we really did do that. I dare say we shall never again see technological breakthroughs.
Sweet talk.
It gladdens me to have set your...
Anyway, what's...
Well, could you help me repair this lantern? I did bring it.
You want a genius like...
Oh, my apologies. Perhaps this request should be better directed...
I mean, I can...
Much obliged, then.
And next time this happens to you, make sure to come to me first, you hear?
Krumkaki creation complete. Please, enjoy while it's hot.
Thank you for going to the trouble.
Understood. Huh? We
They must have followed the...
Affirmative. In fact...
Huh?
What are they saying?
They... are discussing...
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Scry the sky. What are you doing here?
Was it not you who
Yeah, but aren't you...
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So...
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried... Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight now that he has donned a shape and form. Selling his power short would prove a fatal, but that power of his plays host to an obsession. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it, but after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been in. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others, and I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to. That is where the answers lie buried.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not?
Haha! Right, right. Right you are. I forgot to... The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and...